Boom, peace intro. What's up, guys? Well, it's Sunday. Sorry I'm all dirty. I've been down here working on these customs, trying to get some things done. Um, Surely you see my thumbnail. I just wanted to make a quick video and let everybody in the community know. 'Cause you guys know I'm not good at videos. I don't edit or anything, so I'll just do what I can. As you've seen in my thumbnail, maybe you don't recognize him. Most people don't know what he looks like. I actually didn't. But that's Yuri Deemable, Mr. Joe Luz. And he actually, he's passed away. I guess he had a heart attack on the 5th of February. And just sudden. And that was it. It was really strange because I noticed I hadn't seen him in the past couple videos, and many of you know him. He's in your videos all the time. He's been on he never misses a video. He comments every time. I mean, like Fern C, so many of these guys that are always there. And this has been 3-4 years now. I've sent him cars. He sent me cars. I just sent him that 61 Impala, that green one. It's just unexpected. I hadn't seen him in the comments, so I had sent a text message asking him if he was, how he was doing, hoping that, all was well, and, hope he's safe. But I figured maybe he was sick, had the flu or something, and several of you have been obviously wondering the same thing, because Mr. Trevor Samuda emailed me the other morning and asked me, or morning, afternoon, I can't remember, if I had heard from Yuri, and because he hadn't seen him around. And I said, no, it's funny you say that, because I sent him a text message as well, and because he said he emailed him and didn't hear anything, and so I sent the text message. Well, I didn't hear anything, and then last night, I guess his brother and his wife found my message on the phone. They said the phone was turned off, and all of a sudden it just came on, and there was my text message, and it had 3 prayer hands, and so they called me. I was already asleep, and left the message to call him back, because they'd like to talk to me in person. Well, I figured right then that wasn't good, so I called him back, and sure enough, he had passed away from a heart attack. And I asked him, I put some pictures on there. I asked him if he could send some pictures, because we hadn't actually ever seen Mr. Deemable. Anyway, this is up there. And I got an address, guys, in case anybody wants to send flowers or something. But that's Mr. URIDEAMABAL, Joe Luz. He was 65. And here's another picture of him. It's funny how, we deal with each other, and the ones that you don't see, you kind of, you try to think what they look like, and, we just, how do you know? We don't know. But that's Mr. URIDEAMABAL right there. And his brother Danny sent me a picture of the family. Brother Danny, Mom, Dad, and Yuri. So there they all are. You can put a face to his name after all this time. And Danny and his wife are the ones that contacted me and let me know what was was going on and that something had happened to him. And I'm mainly making a video because there's so many of you out there who know him from the community, and you may have wondered where he's at because he's a regular. Like I said, there's never a video that I make that he doesn't say something in. Kind of like, Fern C, he doesn't miss one either. If so, there's something wrong, And Yuri and I agreed on a lot of different things. And but I mean, I know this because I jump around watching other videos, and I'll be going through comments to leave a comment or something, and I'll see Yuri in there, Hey, what are you doing over here, buddy? And I mean, Mark Dice. I don't know if you guys know who he is, but he's kind of into politics and everything. He's kind of into everything that's going on, but he does his research before he does videos to make sure he's not wrong. And I'd see Yuri in there, so I know Yuri kind of watches a lot of the same things I do, or did, and I've seen him in there a few times, and he's seen me. So, but same way on Diecast channels, he's everywhere. And just, I've always called him Urideamable, and because that's what he went by. And it was probably a couple months ago, he said to go ahead and start calling him Joe Luz. And I didn't know how to pronounce it at first, so I had to make a video. Is it Luz or Luz? It has to be Luz, because nobody would go by Luz. And he responded back, yes, it's Luz. And so anyway, it's really sad. I mean, it's completely unexpected. I would not have, I mean, I even got some more stuff I saved up for him. He was another one of the guys would communicate back and forth. You've seen all the things he's sent me. He sent me things for my grandchildren. He would ask me, he'd be at the store sometimes, hey, do you have this? You need this? And I'd let him know, yeah, I already have that, or I'm not interested, or I don't really like them, or yes, I'd love to have that, or, whatever. I mean, that last Legends car, here we go, I got it here. This one that was passed on to McNasty from Osco, the bearded welder. Mr. Luz reached out to me one day and said, hey, you have this? And I said, no, I ain't been able to find it. He said, I got it. I got you one. And I was like, cool. And then he sent it. And Mr. Spahar sent me one. And he sent a picture, but I didn't remember. And then when I got it, I think it was, I got Yuri's first. And when I seen it, I was like, oh my, because he sent me a bunch of stuff, not just this. And I remembered, oh, I forgot he even got this for me. And then I remembered that Mr. Spahar, I'm almost positive, was sending me one. Well, he did. And when he got it, Mr. Spahar said, just pass it on to somebody else. But Yuri said the same thing. Well, I went ahead and kept Yuri's because I got it first and passed this on. But this was a legend car, but that's just a prime example of the kind of guy he was. Because as a lot of you guys in this community know, there's so many guys out there that ain't going to do anything for you if there ain't something in it for them. And he was not like that. I mean, he sent me stuff. Like I said, he picked that car up for me, and he knows it's a hard to find one. Several other things he sent me. He just sent me these, if you recall. And this here was really special. I collect these. And this has been on my workbench sitting there. I propped it out like that because it'll stand up. But that's that buckle he just sent me the last time. Is that not awesome? Look at the detail on that thing. And it's a one of the cool buckles made in the USA. I always collect these kind of buckles. And I was surprised when he sent that. But sure enough, and that sits right here on my bench. Like I said, I hold this out like that because it'll stand up like that. And now, I just hadn't took it upstairs. But now I'm just going to leave it sitting there on my bench. But it's really it's really sad. You wouldn't think that, because I never met him, I but it's almost like I know him, you know. So it's really, you wouldn't think you'd feel that sad about something like, you know, that, but I do. It's almost, you know, you lost a friend no matter how you look at it. Even though I hadn't known him as far as being there, you know, around him. And I always wanted to tell, I don't know if he knew, but Curbs wasn't too far from him. They live in the same city. I mean, they were real close to each other. Matter of fact, I didn't think Yuri would appreciate it, but I was going to ask Curbs, hey man, can you drive over there and check on Yuri? But I didn't, you know, I don't know that Yuri would want me to give him his address or something, you know. Not that Curbs is a bad guy, just, you know, sometimes we want to keep things private. But there is an address if you guys want to send flowers or something. I'm probably going to. Oh, my wife will probably do it. I suck at those things, but she's kind of sick right now, but hopefully she gets to it. Whoops, sorry. I don't know, but Curbs, well, you live out there. Maybe you would want to go to it. I don't know. I don't know if you know Yuri or not, but hold on a second. I'm trying to screenshot this because it's a text message and I don't want to attach phone number and all of that. So let me crop this out. Sorry guys. There we go. But yeah, this is the services. This is where the services are and the day. Not pressuring you, Curbs or nothing, just letting you know. But I have an address, Mr. Deemable's old address. If anybody wants to send flowers or something to his house, for his family. Hold on, sorry. I should have already had this up. But shoot, it's not going to be there. Sorry. I'll have to get the address. I know I had it, but it's not where I was about to look. Sorry about that. But yeah, just wanted to let all you guys know, because I know several of you have wondered the same thing. And so yeah, Mr. Luz is no longer with us, as much as that sucks. And there's been a lot of people gone, and it's a reminder of how sudden we go. I mean, he was 65, as you've seen by the date. And I don't know. I mean, he had said he had a sudden heart attack. It really, I guess it just depends on how things go. I don't know. You never know what's going to happen. I mean, my wife had a heart attack in 2014. She never drank, smoked, done anything. But, and she could have barely really not made it, because she went in with pains and everything. Well, she was going to, and I came home from work and she was like, yeah, I don't know. My arm just feels real heavy. I don't feel good. I think I'm going to lay down. I'm like, well, we need to just take you to the hospital. And then my job called me and complained because they had something they wanted done and it had to get on the truck. So I had to leave and go back there. I said, do you think you feel okay? You're just tired or something? And she said, yeah. So she went back to bed and I went back to work. Well, the next morning I went to work. She seemed okay. She went to get up and she was like, something ain't right. My arm's just gone. And so she went to the hospital and they checked her, done everything, EKG and everything, and found nothing wrong. But one of the doctors screened her blood for troponin or something. It's a protein or something your heart releases if it's I believe it's, if it's in a bind or if it's a heart attack, some kind of something like that, and they picked up on it, said, wait a minute, and it was just recent. It only started releasing it like 6 hours ago or something, and so they went and checked and everything, and her circumflex artery was blocked, and she was having a heart attack. But if they didn't find that, they were going to send her home, saying she was fine. So she probably would have went home and died. And if we would have went the day before, they most likely, well, they wouldn't have found the troponin or whatever that protein is, because it didn't start releasing till the middle of the night. So they would have done all the tests, and again, they would have said she was fine and sent us home. And then the next day, she would have just thought, well, it's nothing, because the doctors already said it was nothing. So it was lucky that it worked out the way it did, because, you know, she was able to get through it with a stent and all. But I don't know. I mean, anyway, it's a sad deal. But there you go. Mr. Trevor Samuda was wondering about him. Several of you guys are. But anyway, rest in peace, buddy. That's where he's at. And again, just super cool guy. Gonna definitely be missed. Like I said, that's him right there. That's his little brother Danny with the Chargers shirt, and then mom and dad. And never would have, like I said, we try to imagine what a guy looks like, and you never can, you know, you just can't really figure it out. You just, all we can do is just, you know, I wonder what that guy looks like, and go from there. But yeah, there's our buddy. Oh, Yuri. Super cool. So sad to hear that. So, any of you guys got something, you know, from him or something? You know what I'm talking about? If you guys want to make a video and say bye, you know, say hello, let everybody know. His family, I'm sure, will be watching. I asked them if it was okay to let you know. They said, yeah, please do. And I asked for some pictures so I could see what he looked like and show everybody what he looked like. They said, yeah, that's fine. So there we go. I think his brother Danny's he was collecting Hot Wheels sort of off and on with him. So he'll keep a lot of his cars. He'll probably end up with those customs. I gave him 2, I think, over the years. Customs. And a lot of other cars, but no big deal. Nothing major, you know, like we do. So his brother will end up with a lot of that, I guess, which would be great. And once again, guys, sorry to have to say that, but that's what happened, and that's how things happen. I mean, it's hard to explain, because you feel things like Trevor felt the same thing. Something wasn't right when Yuri wasn't there. And but I just assumed, you know, sick. Sometimes we disappear for a couple weeks with the flu or something. Never really thought about anything else. So anyway, guys, that's what happened to Yuri. Don't forget him. I know a lot of you guys recognize him from the comments. And God bless. I mean, bless his family and everybody else. I mean, I still don't know really. It's like I said, I really didn't. I don't know how to put it, man. It's so hard to say, to explain how something you don't really know somebody that well, and you just feel completely saddened. I mean, it's not their fault, but it kind of kinked my whole. I was in a groove on these cars, you know, and got that news, and it just kind of let the air out of my balloon. Of course, not their fault, but of course, I'm gonna, you know, have to keep going, keep working on these cars and all. But holy cow, guys! And another thing to really think about is why it's so important not to be hateful to so many people. You just never know. You never know when something's going to happen, or to you or them or anybody, so that's another reason why it's just good not to be a hateful person, or one of them guys that's constantly starting trouble on YouTube to try to stir the pot, but acts really religious. Sometimes it's best to just step back and be religious. Just stop doing that. And me myself, I'm not going to address that guy. I'm not going to deal with it anymore. It's just too much. It's another reminder of how quick we're just gone. And so it's too short to be angry and mad at people. And even Yuri would, after I'd make some of those videos, he would comment, "All right, take it easy, Hewitt. Just calm down." And he's right. Just let it go. Chill out on it. Don't worry about it. But that's another reminder of why it's best to just don't worry about that little stuff. Go on, do what you're going to do. And so once again, I apologize to his family. Thoughts and prayers are with him. Sorry that happened to you. Appreciate the phone call, Danny, and your wife, Tina. I really wish it was different news, but it is what it is. I'm glad that you actually contacted me, because I was I wanted to send another text message, but I didn't want to bother him, and have him respond back, "I got the flu, dude, leave me alone." So I didn't send another one, but I was going to. It took another week or so. I was going to ask him again, "Hey man, what's up, buddy?" But anyway, answers to that, we have the answers. So like I said, guys, I'll try to get that address found, and I'll try to leave it in the comments in case somebody wants to send some flowers or something. No pressure to anybody. I'm not even saying anybody will, but I know sometimes people ask, "Hey, do you know where I could send something?" Well, I'll put it in there just in case you want to. His family's not expecting anything, but just in case you want to send some flowers or something, because he was a good guy. And Hot Wheel, something. I mean, his brother will take it, I'm sure. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to let you guys go and see if I can get back over here and motivate myself. Time changed, as you know, so we'll be getting up even earlier. But anyway, once again, sorry about the video. I'm not super good at videos. You guys already know that. I don't edit. I just let it flow as I can. So I hope the video was okay. And once again, I'll talk to everybody later. And look, like I said, this thing here is going to stay right there on my desk now forever. I mean, for the longest. I'm just going to leave it right there. That's where it's been all this time, so I'm just going to leave it there. Why not? Again, that was so strange, because he didn't even know I collected buckles, and he just sent me a cool buckle. And so anyway, guys, let me let you go. Once again, God bless Yuri's family. The rest of you, sorry for your loss, and we're going to miss you, buddy. Definitely going to miss you. That's it's still, even on the last video I posted, I kept looking for him to say something, and I never found him. And that's going to take some getting used to. But hey, think about what his family's got to get used to. So let me let you guys go and quit rambling on. I'm just not really good at all that stuff. But yeah, there's what I wanted to say. Y'all take it easy. Peace. Outro.